Fudge that. Oh, that was diarrhea. Oh, that was too. Come on, intranet.
What game is this? SpaceMountain.com.
Oni-chan.
Yeah, that's good thing you cut
It's
that
this
out.
thing.
Yeah. Because I just realized that only real men are cool. SanDisk Cruiser 32 gigabyte flash drive. Let me guess, you copy and paste.
No. I update it to the current stream and then I share.
Business, marketing, modern, family.
You share it everywhere, dude.
Think anyone's gonna watch that week show?
Dude, these last 2 weeks, we've had the most numbers ever.
Do you really mean it, or are you just kidding? Can I see the freaking things now? I've come here a lot.
Dude, it's not the fact that you get to see or not. We're trying to keep it from you. It's just like, you're not even in like our chat group. Like, I need you to be more involved. Not like, no, you do a lot, and we're very appreciative that you come to the show. Let me tell you, Tuesday
I say
nights.
interesting things.
No, Tuesday nights are my favorite night of the week. But we got to keep that going. Like, once you get that Facebook we're talking about, you won't have to ask these questions because we usually post our stats and we talk about them in the Facebook chat. So when you're like, yo, can I see the stats? It's not like a secret. Everybody knows it. We just don't want to keep sending the same shit over and over. So if you join our chat, you won't ever have to ask because we usually talk about listeners and what we're doing and the show topics and all that stuff. It's just hard to do that in our chat and then like do the same thing twice. You see? What the fuck are they doing? Whenever I hear that, that usually means the dog ran out fucking front.
Probably trying to piss on the tire on my new bike.
Hopefully. I mean, that would suck.
That would suck for you.
So what kind of new bike did you get other than Harley?
So Harley-Davidson, 2019 Harley-Davidson Road King.
Is that the best one or what?
It is from the Touring family, which is considered the top of the line family.
So you
Now
have
there
the
are
best
more
one.
expensive bikes in that family than mine, certainly with more features. Because I don't want a radio and nav and all that other shit.
You don't want a radio?
No,
You don't have a radio on yours?
no. Why would you want a radio on a bike? You can't fucking hear it when you're going anyway.
You got a helmet? Oh, you don't wear helmets.
Helmet.
I would say some dude just showed me his brand new helmet that costs like $300.
Right,
It has
it's
like
got
this
Bluetooth built in.
fucking everything, dude.
Right.
And you
Dude,
can
you
link it
should
to
get
like
a
other
helmet.
helmets and shit.
We should make
Why?
that. We should make that part of the show because that's not a good thing that you don't wear a helmet. Dude.
Why?
It's really important.
What is it?
Because you crash, you're done. You're donezo. If someone hits you on the freeway, you're out of here.
A helmet will only protect you in 30% of the situations. 70% of the time, a fatal accident is fatal whether you're wearing a helmet or not. All the helmet gives you is a false sense of security, so you're overconfident, increasing your chances of getting into an
No,
accident.
because don't be overconfident and you won't die. Look, just drive safe, but like if
First of all, I'm not overconfident. I'm the best rider in the world, so I don't need a helmet.
if something
All right,
happens,
I'm getting this other camera on. We're live, by the way. We're getting this other camera
something
on.
happens and you're not
You
wearing a
Beat
helmet,
the
I
shit
did.
out of my microphone.
I did.
you will regret it. You're gonna regret it.
No, I won't.
One of these Tuesdays, you won't be here because you got your head shaved off by the asphalt.
The
The what fault?
Asphalt.
the fact of the matter is this: if you're worried about safety, you shouldn't be riding a motorcycle in the first place.
That is true.
Thank you.
But sometimes you just want to be cool but safe, and that's why you get a three-wheeler.
Did you just say that for real?
He did.
Get a three-wheeler.
You have the
you gotta get a striker.
Get a three-wheeler.
you get the coolness of a motorcycle
Yeah.
with the safety of
Just
a
like that.
modern compact sedan.
My God.
I'm,
Did
the,
you just snort?
Woo!
I'm the spokesperson for Stryker.
Woo! I'm telling you, that is the craziest story I've heard all week.
Oof. Yikes.
Thanks.
Hey, you guys text your friends. Go share some posts.
I did. I texted 2 people that I know. I don't know anyone else. I'm going to text Kaden.
Text Mercedes.
I already texted her. I texted my other girlfriend too.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you see that, Josh? There you go. Yeah, just like that.
Yep. Yep.
Hi, Josh.
Yo, what's up, Kaden?
Nothing.
You ready to listen to the podcast? We're going live.
Yep, I got
Yep.
you open already.
Dude, that's what's up.
Dude, how come you sound so sad?
Chat.
He just broke his hip, dude.
All
What?
right.
He broke his hip?
Yeah.
Wait.
Good
Kaden,
for him.
Kaden,
Hot
wait.
date.
Did you just break your hip?
I don't think it's broken, but
So I said, yeah.
it's like dead.
So what happened? Were you riding your three-wheeler or your motorcycle?
Motorcycle.
He said three-wheelder.
Playing kickball, right?
I was playing the kickball, right?
And the second I hit the ball, I heard a huge, like, crack.
All right.
What are
I gotta
you,
go
90
pee
years
and
old?
grab another beer.
Jesus Christ. How does that happen? You kick a ball and break a hip? We got Betty White over here.
Oh man!
Too hard.
Tearing him up.
Kick too hard.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then
Well,
we're ready.
dude, that sucks.
All right, brother.
Are you off of school?
For today, I don't know about tomorrow.
Okay. Well, hey, get better, okay?
Yeah, I'll
Just
try.
make sure you're watching, cause we're gonna get roasted by Jared,
Yeah, we're gonna be dogging you on the show.
and we're gonna be talking to you on the show. So comment things.
Alright, well, my new name is KOC Smith.
Okay.
Knows what it's from.
KOC?
That's Kentucky Orange Chicken.
Really?
No, I don't know.
I was like, holy crap, that's awesome.
I'm gonna do that now. I'm gonna be KOC.
Right, you just changed me around on it as soon as you said that. I'm like, that's brilliant.
All right, see you later, dude. Homie breaks a hip playing kickball. That's insanity.
Come here.
Okay.
Someone's here for you, Uncle Jared.
Nobody's here for me. Nobody
Yeah?
here even knows me.
First things first. Any man here that wants to walk away can do so knowing they're the best of us. This gotta be now.
I didn't want to. I tried
There is no ground support.
I don't.
The injuries we sustained.
I don't want a remote for the
will
damn
not help
TV.
us. Make no mistake about it. You guys need to own the fact that we do not have the flag on our shoulders. You cannot go back to your normal life after tonight.
Everything we've done for the last 17 years with nothing to show for it.
You've been shot 5 times for your country, and you can't even afford to
Oh
send
my
your kids to
god,
college.
dude.
If we had accomplished half the things that we've
What
accomplished
the hell?
in any other profession, we'd be set for life.
I'm your masters of war.
The question is, do we finally get to use our skills for our
What
own
are you
benefit?
doing?
We're gonna get Gabrielle Martin.
What the hell? Where did they all go? It's 7 o'clock! Jesus, these guys suck ass. If you're gonna do a radio show, don't ever do it with these guys. Alright? I need to put my desk lower so you can't see my head in the other microphone. Oh, hey, since it's just you guys and me. Can you see that? I'm pointing now and you can't see it. You guys and me. We're just gonna hang out. I'm gonna wait till these clowns get back. There's 2 other people that are here, but one of them you'll hear about on the show. There's a specific reason why he's not here right now. And we'll get into that on the show. These guys are in for some schist. It's not good. Keep messing up. Keep doing things they shouldn't. And if you're wondering what I'm pushing at down here, I have a touchscreen Surface. You guys know what a Surface is. Microsoft Surface. Let's see. We got that. All right. Logic. I need to pull up my stuff on my phone. How much battery I got left? 23%. Thank God it's an Android. It'll last forever. Whoa! How's your hip? MOKOC. How is your hip? Yeah. For those of you who are watching and wondering who I'm talking to, YouTube has a chat. And KOC Smith is in there chatting it up. And you guys can do the same. Go to YouTube Big Lip Radio. Get involved. We actually talk to you guys during the show. So, I mean, if you ever want to hear your name mentioned on the show, go ahead and chat it up. And you can go back and listen to the podcast because we also turn this video format into a podcast, unedited, live, raw. So whatever you see on YouTube, you'll be hearing on the podcast. So you will not miss a thing. So, we have a lot of things for today. And no, we have not started the show officially. There's two guys that sit right there that are not breaking here. And I specifically told them 7 o'clock hard start. So I apologize to you guys. This will be coming out of their paychecks, not yours. Yeah. Well, stand up, K-Dog.
We're late, guys.
You're late.
We're late, guys.
I'm like, hey, 7 o'clock hard start. And everybody's like, all right.
Hard start.
Okay, we'll go. We'll be right back. I know it's 7 o'clock.
Right.
We got people in the chat like, what's going on?
Well, what are they doing in the fucking chat?
It's 7 o'clock.
They got better fucking things to do.
It's 7 o'clock.
Literally, Caden's the only one in the chat. And
That you've seen. You act like there's not a scroll bar that scrolls up.
There isn't, because we don't even have that many messages, silly.
Because I scrolled up so I can see the bottom. So I know which ones are new.
He scrolled up so he can see the bottom.
That's right.
Jeez.
So that way you got access to the latest.
You're the greatest.
Yeah.
All right, can we hit this start button, please?
Listen, I've been waiting for you, so shut up.
Right.
I've been waiting for Jared.
Shut
showing off.
up.
I was showing off.
I knew that was going to happen too.
Hit yes up there, and we start.
No. So we got that. Do a check, Josh.
Mic checkrophone.
Oh man, that sounds so good, dude.
Well, if you'd actually talk, yeah.
He's got a great voice.
Mic checkrophone.
Mic check.
What about you, Jared?
Guys, how are you doing?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. This is Big Papa J ready to rock and roll.
Perfect.
Hey,
Hey, this is Drab.
It is Drab.
This is Z Money.
It is the money. Yeah.
we should get some new sound bites, like maybe one that's like wah, 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 whenever you talk.
This kind of input be great on a daily basis in
our chat,
Facebook chat.
Or we should have one that is like a counter and it's connected to a button, so that every time he says "needless to say," we hit it and it says 1, 2, and it counts the whole show to see how many times you say it.
That'd be cool. Last show I only said it once.
Right?
Really?
And I did it on purpose.
Regardless to say.
Regardless of what.
Needless to say is what I say, by the way.
Yeah, needless to say,
Yeah,
regardless of what.
You guys don't know. That's why you're not saying it right.
I do know. That's why I'm the only one saying it right.
I'm mixing.
I usually say regardless of the fact. Let's do this. All right. So.
Yeah.
I'm going to come in, hit the sounder. This is. And then we'll start
Let's do it.
with the Patreon read. So you
guys
guys.
make sure that the door's locked.
Yes. Good job. All right. Ready?
Let's do it.
One last check. Mic's on. Josh, stop fucking doing that.
Sorry, I'm getting comfortable.
Get comfortable. You comfortable?
Yeah, I'm comfortable.
Everybody set?
Yes.
That's what the whole first fucking 10 minutes should have been.
All right.
All right. This is Z Money from Big Lip Radio. Alexa,
Play the Big Lip Radio podcast.
Here's the new Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
I love that.
That is sexy.
Now you guys know what you're listening to.
All right.
Without even having to guess. But, Jared.
Yes.
We have a Patreon read that we'd like to start the show out with.
That's right.
What is Patreon, Jared?
All right. Big Lip Radio has a Patreon. 3 levels. Depending on your comfortableness with commitment.
Yeah.
Right.
That's good. Comfortable commitment.
That's right.
Yeah.
You into one-night stands?
Oh.
You want a summer fling?
Into-
You want forever love?
Are you
it's all right
you
there
into
for
guys? Yo, that third tier is for you.
That's right.
That third tier is for you, my
gotta be
friends.
gay if
Big
you're
lip
part of
gadio.
that third.
But
big,
whoa,
big lip
whoa, you
gadio.
guys are both.
Yeah,
what
big,
do you,
big lip gadio.
whoa, that's actually not
kinda
BLG.
funny. I gotta
Big
give
lip
it to him.
gays. I'm down.
I gotta give it to him. That was funny.
I'm down. Good job, Josh.
Okay, so to advertise
Yes.
our Patreon,
All right.
which is Patreon / or / whichever one it is, Big Lip Radio.
Yeah.
We took a very famous wrestler's promo and turned it into an advertisement for Big Lip Radio. I would like you, Zach, and you, Josh, to guess which wrestler this is.
This is my favorite part because not only does it depend on the clip you're about to play, but it
Yes.
depends on you,
Me.
my friend. Mainly it's you because the clip is like a guess,
Right.
but I want to guess it from you.
My acting skills.
Act it out, baby. Let's go. What?
Wow, I
What?
felt it move. That was great.
Whoa.
Check this out. This game is not over. It's just beginning. Judgment Day. You and me. Iron Man match. 60 minutes, Rock. Let's find out who's the Big Lip Radio Patreon.
All right. So he said The Rock.
Right, so he's
Yeah.
fighting a Rock.
So who's The
So
Rock?
he's in the WWE.
Yeah,
Good,
okay, there
good
you
guess. Good guess.
Good guess.
Whoa.
He's a wrestler.
Good guess. He had an Iron Man match with The Rock. Who
Dan-
had an Iron Man match with The Rock in Judgment Day pay-per-view?
Dan from our YouTube chat
Right.
guessed Doink the Clown.
He's such an asshole.
Mario Andretti.
So who's fought The Rock? Do you know?
Yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Maybe.
but they've never really had a major
like a feud. Do you know? Okay, so
The Gravedigger.
Stone Cold,
Oh my God!
right?
Right, Stone Cold, and The Rock had a legendary one for the Intercontinental as well as the World belts.
But was it an Iron Man match?
Oh, wow.
That answer would be no.
Oh.
Okay, so it wasn't him.
So who else, Josh?
We have A-Train.
I'm just gonna throw a guess out here. It's got a low, raspy voice,
Right.
and he purposely did it. I'm gonna say Shawn Michaels.
No,
You say Shawn Michaels every time.
because
Does
it's
he
my
not-
favorite wrestler.
I think you've only picked it once.
That's
You
true.
say that, and then who's the other guy you say every time without a doubt?
Ric Flair.
No.
No,
Woo!
not Ric Flair. It's another one, but you always say it. I feel like it's one of the newer guys.
Well, let me play
Seth
the.
Rollins?
Let
Yes,
me,
you always say Seth Rollins
I've never said
all the
Seth
time.
Rollins.
Right,
Ever,
never.
never.
Let's
You
play
never
the,
said Seth Rollins. Go ahead.
let's play the actual clip.
Let me
and
see if I can get
you
it from here.
guess.
This game is not over. It is just beginning. Rock, Judgment Day, you and me. Iron Man match. 60 minutes, Rock. Let's find out who the man is.
The only reason why I know that voice is because he is such a badass. And even
Right,
till today,
right.
his bald ass head still runs the game.
Right.
The Undertaker.
Oh my God.
No.
No.
Do you know who Hunter is?
The Hunter.
Yes.
Oh my God.
No, it's
No.
Triple H, man. Triple H.
What does Triple H
Oh.
stand for, Josh?
Heck, handbasket, hamburgers,
And
and Big Lip Radio.
Big Lip Radio. Dear Lord Jesus.
that was good, dude.
Happening, man. This can't be happening, man.
I was hoping I went like this to him.
Give me some mic.
Suffered mightily in my absence.
Welcome to Big Lip Radio, episode number, I don't know, 49, 50, 51. I'm not sure what it is, but it is Tuesday, May 14th, 2019.
Big fracking deal.
I should really check before the show begins to see what number we're on, but we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. I got a new Harley. We got hot topics. We got Logic 101 and a movie review.
You see, they are insane.
So much stuff to get to. I am your host, the Big Papa J, along with my co-host, Zach.
Yeah, what's up, ladies and gentlemen?
And co-host, Josh.
Hello, everybody.
Oh my goodness.
That's awful.
You know what's awful? That you,
know
don't
what?
even know what episode
You know
we're
what?
on, and you
Right.
run the show.
Thank you, Josh, because Jared.
He said
Right.
like 4 shows that could
All right.
span like a month.
First things first,
Right,
Jared,
first-
you're a turd for not knowing the episode of the show.
I'm going to find out real quick.
You better, because that's your only saving grace right now, because you're about to be 2 for 2. Second thing,
Well, what do you mean 2 for 2? What's my other
raise
thing?
your hand if you watch this week's movie.
We're episode 48.
I watched
This week's movie,
trailer
Triple
1.
Frontier,
I watched the first
is what
trailer.
you need to consume for the whole hour and something minutes.
Josh, you didn't even watch the movie. You can't raise your hand if you watched the
The
trailer.
only thing I asked
I
was
raised
if you
my
watched
hand
the.
halfway for the trailer.
Let me
That
let me
doesn't
redo this.
Loser.
Let me try this again. If you only watched the full entire version of Triple Frontier, raise your hand.
Oh, who would do that?
Wow. Wow. Too bad we don't have a cricket sound effect.
Do you notice how there's only one person raising their hand, Josh?
Yeah, I know.
That means
And
you
that's
didn't
me.
watch it, Josh.
That means you
And you didn't.
and
watch
you did not watch it.
Hey, when you point at me, you got 3
You-
fingers pointing back at you.
You came in here
All right.
in a panic.
I did. I was
You're
panicked.
like, oh my gosh, I gotta do Patreon. I gotta do all that. And normally you're days ahead. You got it
Right.
uploaded and it's just waiting for
On
me to
the
download.
weekend, right.
I go to our drive that we've so strategically put together that
Right,
he
right,
uploads
right,
his
right.
effects from,
Right,
Josh. And normally he has Patreon on there. You know, the thing that we just did before the intro?
it.
Right.
Yeah, duh.
It wasn't there. So
Are you okay?
And
think
you
he
know
has
what
a
else
drug
wasn't
addiction.
there?
Been a hell of a week,
The
guys.
movie review from him. So, just to be fair, because of what you had to experience last time, you didn't watch this movie,
Right.
right?
He's gonna
Right.
get naked.
What do we make Josh do?
The sen-
What? What do we make you do? Not
first,
me.
let's be fair.
It's got to be fair.
Josh, you are going to do
This is
You.
a second
next
offense.
you since it is your second offense.
What an asshole.
You not
He
only
wasn't even here one show.
he gave us
He wasn't here one show.
He gave us advance. You weren't here, and you gave us like 10 minutes advance.
Right,
so,
that's true.
No, I didn't. I gave you a couple hours.
Here's number one. Needless to say,
Needless to say.
ding. You, my friend, we might have to think a little harder
Right.
about your punishment because not only
You
are
need
you
to
going to
give
be
it to me
in just
harder.
your boxers.
But I'm gonna have my penis sticking
If you
out the
guys
front.
tune in to next week's show
Yeah.
on Tuesday,
Yeah.
7 p.m. Arizona
Yeah.
time, you guys will find out what his second punishment is
I'm gonna
because
light
this
my
is your second
farts on
offense.
fire.
Jared,
Yeah.
for your first offense.
First offense.
Man. This is so exciting for me.
No.
I feel like he's done
Not-
it twice, and you guys are forgetting.
No, because
I've never not watched the movie.
I feel
there's
like you
so
have.
many exciting things about this guy that I don't know about yet. And one of them is specifically just being naked.
What?
I've never
Wait,
seen this dude,
what?
number one, without long pants on. Not
Not naked kids, just you.
Just, I've seen you without a shirt,
Right?
but you've always had pants on. Socks
Right.
and pants, socks and
Right.
pants. Everywhere you go, socks
Everywhere I
and pants,
go.
socks and pants, socks and
Everywhere I
pants.
go.
So those suckers are coming off,
You have
dude.
to wear running
What?
shorts.
My socks?
Your pants. Your pants are coming off and your socks and boxers are staying on. Your
Wait.
shirt, too.
That means I got to buy a pair of boxers.
You don't have. I'll let you borrow mine. I got an extra pair. So
Wait,
you know what? Since it's your first time, let me do this.
I do have some that I did wear to my surgery.
You just come prepared like you normally do. I'll have
Okay.
another pair of shorts for you to change out into.
Uh-oh.
All right. So I'm pretty sure a lot of these guys in our chat room also have been friends with you for a long time, and they have not seen you.
Dan's never seen me in shorts.
Oh my gosh. So
I've never worn shorts.
next week's episode, for sure, Josh, you are going to be in your boxers again. You've been through this once before, but
Dude,
we'll add
I'm
a
not
second.
doing this.
We'll add a second. Jared,
Yeah.
you're going to be in a pair of my gym shorts because you don't own boxers, and I don't want to see you in your whitey tighties
Why does he get?
because you have boxers. They're
I
shorts.
almost had to get a tattoo because of my first offense, and you're
Right.
letting him go
You're
with
a
gym
jerk.
shorts.
But he's been doing this for like 10 years,
Yeah,
and he's only missed one. You've been doing this for 2 weeks.
We've been doing
And you
movie
missed
review
two.
for like one episode.
You missed 2 already, and we let you go the first time.
No.
Right, we did.
We let you go, and I've never missed
Right.
ever.
Okay.
So make sure you're
yeah,
thinking.
you got
Make
me.
sure you're thinking. So next week, you guys all tune in
Wait.
to YouTube.
On a YouTube?
It's live, dude. It's live.
Ooh, I know the punishment.
Look at that
I
camera.
have to kiss Jared.
I'm gonna have to get.
Oh my God.
Listen, that's
That'd
okay.
be-
That's your second
No,
punishment.
I'm just
Oh,
playing. I'm just playing,
punishment
I'm just
for
playing.
me.
Okay.
So But look at the camera. You can see my legs right on this camera.
What you're gonna do is you two are gonna switch spots because this camera's already seen you
without
naked.
my underwear.
So you are gonna be sitting here next week, Jared. So everybody and their mother gets to see you naked. I'm gonna remember this forever because this will be the first time in my life, and I've lived with you for at least how many years?
3.
At least 3.
3.
And I idolized you for the other 12.
Right.
So the other 12. That's funny because I'm 31.
Right. Other than that, he's been lukewarm.
Luke, just kind of figuring it out, still finding his and mine plates. But you are going to be here. I'm going to remember this forever. You even traveled to my hometown of West Concord, Minnesota, and came to the local swimming pool with me
you're right.
with your jeans, your boots, and your shirt, and your chain wallet on.
Oh,
to a swimming pool.
That's true.
A local swimming pool.
That's not a lie.
Dan says, no, not that. Has Dan seen you naked?
No.
Dan, for those who are listening, are the people who are involved in the YouTube chat. So when we hear names that aren't normally on the show, it's usually because we're calling out the YouTube chats.
And Dan, former host of Big Lip Radio Presents The Dork Side.
Yeah, those are some good episodes, man.
And we'll be getting into those in our retro at some point.
Oh, that's going to be the best.
Dan, the Kleenex Man.
But what I want to do.
Okay, so next week I'm going to have to do this in boxers and white socks.
That's confirmed, man. I didn't think there was any questions,
Wait,
so I thought we were moving on.
Wait, white socks? Why white?
Because that's all I wear.
It's all I didn't say socks. I specifically said shirt and pants he's going to have
He
off.
has to go get black socks and spend money because of his punishment.
No. It's his first offense.
Yeah,
so.
and I just bought a Harley. I got no money.
Yeah, if he does it again. But what I'm going to do.
What do you got there?
Is we're going to review a snack. One of my favorite things to do.
I love them.
It is
M&M's.
The Mexican jalapeno peanut M&M's.
What?
The Mexicano.
What?
Mexicano.
Where the hell did you find those?
Yeah, I've never seen those.
I found them in America. They're at Bash's.
I'm not a fan.
They're at Bash, and they have 2 other flavors. I think like a coconut flavor and something. You know how they put out 3 flavors and you get to pick your flavor?
Oh, Bash's?
Yeah, this is it.
Rather than where, I'm wondering why.
Why? Because you're going to run out of flavors. You can only do chocolate and something for so long before you just finally put jalapenos in that. So open it up. I didn't pass it around.
I was passing it around for fun.
I don't do hot stuff real well.
Oh, yeah, I did hot stuff all the time.
They smell hot.
I do hot stuff all the time.
What do they smell like, Jared? Jalapenos?
Oh,
yeah, they do smell like they
normal
smell
colors,
like
normal size. Is there a peanut in there?
Yes, there is. These are
they're the Mexican peanut M&Ms.
This is the Mexican jumping bean M&M.
Oh,
so there's not a jalapeno in there?
I thought that's what it was going to be in the middle.
I
it was
thought
a
it was
jalapeno.
going to be like a dried jalapeno.
Like something.
No, it's a peanut.
So you got a peanut.
Ay, caramba. Those are kind of hot.
What?
Those are a little hot.
Jared's not saying nothing yet, but you are, and you literally just put one in your mouth a second ago. And Jared hates hot stuff.
Okay, changed my mind. It went away really quick.
So
there's a jalapeno flavor I'm picking up.
It's a spike, isn't it?
But it's
and then
not
comes down
the
real quick.
spice.
Right. But it's not really. Wait, here it comes. A little bit of a burn.
Well, you got to chew it before you swallow it. Otherwise, you're going to swallow some of that jalapeno juice on your tonsil, and that's where it burns up.
Oh, boy.
I just discovered.
There it is. Not a horrible. No, it is a horrible burn. This is horrible. This is my punishment.
Okay, no.
No, look. See, I'm eating this.
Don't try to get out. Yeah, get out of here, asshole. You ain't get out of that.
Look
easy.
at him trying to.
I'm gonna see you naked once and for all.
Oh my god!
And it's gonna be next Tuesday, man.
He's trying to slither out
I'm
of
so
his
excited.
punishment.
I'm like getting all propped up because I'm getting ready for next week's episode. On this episode.
So what do you guys think of it?
So
it's not an uncomfortable burn.
It goes away after like 10 seconds.
And it's an overall burn.
Mm-hmm.
You know how like
it's not just one part.
Taco Bell's cheap spice. No, I'm a big fan of Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Okay.
Taco Bell.
I'm a big fan of Taco Bell, so don't take that as an insult. But their spice is really, really kind of cheap, and it just burns right in the center of the back of your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
This kind of burns all over your whole mouth, but it's not really an uncomfortable burn.
You can handle it because I noticed your forehead's not sweating.
No, it's not.
Yours isn't. Mine's always.
I am about
oily.
to crack one open to see what's inside.
Oh
yeah, I already did.
Did you look in? What is it? A jalapeno or peanut?
Literally the same as a regular peanut M&M.
So
it's fake jalapeno. Then it's jalapeno juice.
It's got almost a pleasant burn, and I
that's
hate
weird for you to
saying
say.
that. Right?
That's weird for you to say
I
for
hate
sure.
Spicy food so much. 4.
A 4 out of 5?
Yeah, 4 out of 5. I'm a fan.
Whoa!
I'm a fan. I would eat a bowl of them.
I'm in shock right now.
Me too, to be honest, because there is a burn. I'm not saying there's no burn,
but it's not a hurt.
No,
it's like a hey, I'm here and I could get hot if you eat like a whole pack type of burn.
Maybe,
You're hot.
Maybe.
So 4 out of 5. I'm really impressed, dude.
Yeah.
4 out of 5. Go ahead, Josh. What do you think?
Well, I hate M&Ms.
You don't give a lot of snacks 4 out of 5.
No, I don't. And top tier snacks flavored, I usually downgrade them a half point because I always like the original better.
Yeah.
Oreos,
I'm
M&Ms.
really
Twix.
shocked right now. Not even impressed, just shocked.
Right, it's good. I'm going to buy a bag on the way home. It's good.
They have 2 other flavors. Buy those too.
Ah, okay.
Bring them for next week.
Right.
Go ahead.
My punishment right there.
Yeah.
So
no. And on top of that, yeah, no. Go ahead, Josh.
I'm not a big fan of M&Ms, but if I were to have any M&Ms, I would say these are the ones. And side note, the worst M&Ms ever are the peanut butter jelly ones. That's all I have to say.
I've never had peanut butter jelly ones, and it
Those
sounds
are
amazing.
disgusting.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, before I give mine, what'd you
Right.
give it, Josh?
I would say 3 out of 5.
3 out of 5?
It's
Pretty
okay.
good score.
Dan from the chat says, and I quote,
Uh-oh.
"You guys are officially wussies. I'm literally sitting here eating my dinner with Mad Dog 357 Gold Edition, hot sauce on it.
Right.
1 million Scoville, baby." What is that? Scoville? Is that heat?
That's how
like
hot
the-
food is.
So I said it right, or is
Right.
I
Yes, you did.
Okay, good.
It's
good.
enough.
That's the first time I ever saw
Gold
that word
edition.
printed.
I wonder what the payments are.
I
Let
know.
me tell you
Well,
something.
Mad Dog 357 makes me think of Mad Dog 2020 beer. The beer. I was like, wait, you relapsed?
Let me tell you, Dan does not mind spicy food.
Ah, man. So I like spicy food. I like jalapeno pineapple is my favorite
Dude,
flavor.
you're
of pizza.
sweating. I could see it right now.
That's because it's
That-
hot in here, bro.
So it's hot. I don't think it's the M&Ms because I'd be able to tell that difference.
and my lips aren't burning.
Yeah,
I
that's
hate
a good.
that aspect
That's a
of
good
it.
sign. The jalapeno pineapple pizza will literally burn your lips. Anything pineapple, I guess.
Right.
If you ate a jalapeno, I mean.
Jalapeno pineapple pizza with hot sauce is amazing.
So I love jalapenos. I'll eat a jalapeno in my mouth. These, I'm expecting hot. Because
Right.
when you say jalapeno,
Right,
what's the
that's-
first thing you think of?
Hot.
Spicy.
Because it's not hot. Flaming Hot Cheetos. I eat the extra. You just T-bone that freaking teabag
Yeah.
that microphone.
I know.
I eat the XXX Hot Cheetos.
Right.
And I can eat those. I'll sweat, but I'll just shove them on my mouth.
Can't do them.
The heat doesn't do it for me on these. I like the chocolate, but it's an M&M at that point to me. It's not even like
But it's got a jalapeno
it has a kick.
flavor.
I have it, and because you said you liked it,
Right.
makes me think of it differently. I'm like, oh, maybe this can open up the door to people who don't like hot stuff, and they can
Maybe.
start off with this. So because of these reasons, I will give it a 3.5 out of 5. I need the spice though. That's where it's
Right,
lacking for me.
right.
I want that hit. I want that kick right in my face.
Right. I don't.
I'll kick you in the face.
I can tell you that's from. That's from Dan probably, isn't it?
It is from Dan.
And it's a picture, isn't it?
It is a picture.
What is the picture of?
I can't wait to take a look at this. Oh, it's the hot sauce.
Oh my goodness! You are-
Oh man, that's a great. That's our cover. That's our cover.
the hot sauce. I don't know.
That's our
because
cover.
later on topics you might change your mind. But WWE, dude, what is
WWE.
what is going on with WWE?
Money in the Bank is this coming Sunday.
Oh my gosh, that's one of their top tier pay per views, man.
It is.
SummerSlam, Money in the Bank, and WrestleMania.
Yeah, now it's not up there with SummerSlam or Royal
Oh, really?
Rumble. Nah,
Money in the Bank decides a lot, dude.
it does. Now the ramifications of Money in the Bank are carried on throughout the year.
Yeah.
However, the pay-per-view itself is just a second-tier pay-per-view. However, the guy who wins the contract is running stuff for the year.
That's how it works. That's how it works.
Right. And I'm telling you, Alexa Bliss gonna win.
The woman's?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I hope.
She's
I love
gonna
her.
win it?
I love her so much. She's the best.
Alexa Bliss. You know what? She is so hot. Are you on her Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah,
I'm on there
I
daily.
am, I am.
You notice how you'll look through our
There.
pictures? You can go through Instagram and see what you've liked. Have
Right.
you ever done that? Do you ever peruse what I've liked?
No, but I do go to Alexa Bliss's account and our stuff's already liked.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I do that. I'm so glad we have this bigger radio account.
Right. it's
Because
the
we can
best.
just go like everything,
Right.
and you can't be like, oh, Zach just did it, or Jared just did it, because nobody knows.
Might have been Josh.
We can't get in trouble for it, so we can like everything and anything.
Right. I do kind of lean on that a little.
But I did notice when I looked through that feed, there was like 2 guys kissing that somebody liked.
What?
And I didn't like that picture.
Jared.
I didn't
That
like
was
it.
Josh.
I didn't
Jared.
like it.
Not
I
me.
liked
You
it.
guys,
I mean, I
you
didn't
guys
like
have
it, but I
really
liked it.
weird looks on your face
Not
right
me.
now. Is this like a
Not
plan
me.
that you... All right. So we have a big match at SummerSlam that we specifically want to talk about. We don't want to go through the whole card. Because
Right,
it's,
right,
what,
right.
3 weeks away? 2 weeks away?
Well, bruh, it's this Sunday.
This Sunday?
This Sunday the
Holy
19th.
crap!
Right.
I'm behind. I didn't watch Raw yet.
And something very important is Becky Two Belts, the most overrated wrestler in WWE history.
Modified Industries on our YouTube chat just said
Right.
it's Zach for sure. that like the gay one?
Of course it was. Of course it was. So anyway,
Yeah.
she has to defend her belt each belt. She has 2 belts. She has to defend each
Becky
belt.
2 belts, dog.
Right. One against Charlotte Flair, and one against a new up-and-comer I'm kind of fond of is Evans.
Oh, the
Lacey Evans.
sailor chick.
Yes.
God, prissy, uptight. I am a proper woman.
That's right.
Yeah. I'm a proper woman.
Now,
if you want to know how to do it right, come over here.
Now, I'm going to predict she's going to win. Now, I like her, but it's way too early for a push. She just come up from NXT.
Yeah.
But WWE doesn't seem to recognize that. I think they're going to give that to her. And I think they're going to make Charlotte wait for her next championship run. And they're going to leave Becky with the SmackDown belt and give Lacey Evans the Raw belt. That's my prediction.
Because she's good. She's hot right now.
Right.
She's hot.
Right.
She's so hot.
I want to talk about
Bray Wyatt.
No, Bray Wyatt is okay.
The Firefly Funhouse.
I don't want to.
Oh my God, it's the best.
I feel like that's played out in so many other shows that it's not. It doesn't make sense here.
It's
Wait,
Mr.
hold on,
Rogers' neighborhood.
WWE,
with
there's a wrestler
twist.
called Bray Wyatt, and he's been out for a little while, but he recently came back and cut a promo.
And he's jacked.
Oh,
to the nines,
he looks
man.
good. His hair, everything looks
right.
good. But explain it, Jared.
And all you have to do is let me in. So he's doing a Mr. Rogers type of a deal with like nightmare puppets. And he comes in and so basically he's like a demented Mr. Rogers, Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Okay.
And at the end he always says, my fireflies, I will always light the way. All you have to do is let me in.
Jeez.
And then he smiles and waves bye. It's the best gimmick ever. I'm in. I'm way in.
Pretty insane.
It is the best.
So the reason why I say that is because I don't know what he's doing with this gimmick. And maybe that's a good thing because the payoff will be great, but I'm not. I want to see the payoff. I'm ready for the payoff. I want Bray Wyatt back. Now, Captain Keys is in our chat as well.
All right.
He said Bray Wyatt is the best.
He is.
And I agree with him. But this gimmick, man, there better be a great payoff. Otherwise, I'm going to be so utterly disappointed. It's not even funny.
There will be this last Monday night. You need to watch.
I'm going
You need to watch.
I just said I haven't yet, so don't tell me. I'm going to watch it. And like I said, excuse my ignorance.
Right.
But I want to talk about Goldberg and Taker, dude.
Goldberg and Taker, June 7th at the Super Showdown in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
My gosh.
Good call. Good call, my friend.
Why? And why not? It's confusing.
Well, again,
Didn't Goldberg, wasn't he done?
First of all, it's in Saudi Arabia, so let's talk about the elephant in the room before we go too far. I hate that they do the shows in Saudi Arabia. The king is oppressive. They kill gay people. It's a horrible, horrible place, and I don't like it. I don't like that. I'm not gonna boycott nothing because I don't boycott Star Wars.
Yeah.
I'm not boycotting anything because I'd be lying. I'd go right back to it and I'd feel like an asshole. So I'm not gonna boycott WWE. And yes, I'm going to watch the pay-per-view because
You did that the last time they did it in Saudi Arabia. We both did.
Right,
Or
right.
at least I didn't watch it.
Right.
I held up my turns.
Not me. I watched it.
Yeah.
Watched it. Loved it. It was a great pay-per-view. Best in the world. Shane
I also
McMahon.
remember when I said if John Cena doesn't turn heel, I'm done.
Right.
And it hasn't happened yet.
Right. and you're coming back.
Yeah, I'm coming back.
But, yeah, so anyway, I want to make it official. I wish they weren't doing it in Saudi Arabia. I wish they weren't. I don't like it. However, the pay-per-view is going to be kick-ass. Undertaker, Goldberg. Goldberg's looking like $1 million.
Dude, I saw him, and he's on the rope like Triple H, and I was like, is that Triple H bald? Jeez, dude.
Yeah,
They
he's
all
looking
these
good.
old wrestlers look really good.
Right.
Really good. No, thank you.
Yeah, did you like a picture of two of them kissing?
No.
Okay, I was just asking. I
No.
didn't know.
No. Modified Industries did not just say that and then kill Lifter Hart. He knows.
Oh, shoot.
Dude,
Yes.
did you just get a new Harley? Did you just get a new bike? Did you get something new?
Right, we're running out of time, and I got a great story to tell, so we may have to abbreviate the second half of it. However, Superstition Harley-Davidson, love of my life.
Yeah.
I bought my last bike there. Desert wind screwed me over for a year and a half where I finally dropped them after spending...
Wait, when did you buy this bike?
This bike Wednesday.
Last Wednesday?
Yeah.
Wait,
It'll be a
wasn't
week
Mother's
tomorrow.
Day's on Sunday?
What about it?
So you bought yourself a Harley for Mother's Day?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a mother.
You go, girl. You go, girl. Oh my god.
All right, now check this out, man. They were giving 115% trade-in for celebrating Harley's 115th year.
That's hot.
So I went down there with my 2016 Softail Heritage, and I said, look at the mods I did to this engine. Look at the dyno readout because it was ball busting. I said, give me a trade on this, man. Let's work something out.
Yeah, you put your aftermarket parts on there, huh?
And first of all, let me rewind. Saturday, Kimmy and I went to Championship Wrestling from Arizona, and we stopped by Superstation and we sat on the bike. And she loved it. Right? So she's all about, hey, man, what about that bike? I'm like, what about it? You know, we're fine with our Softail.
Yeah.
And so anyway, now I'm thinking.
Tag team happens.
So now I'm thinking, right?
Oh, God.
So Monday, I called Superstition, and I said, hey, man, is Marlon there? And I was talking to Flip, who sold me the Softail, but I was talking to Marlon while we were sitting on the Road King.
These are employees at the
salesman
bike shop?
Right.
Gotcha.
And Flip goes, hey, Marlon won't be until Wednesday. I said, oh. So while we were sitting on that Road King, he goes, oh, I saw you. I said, yeah, that's going to sell. That's the only Road King you guys have on the floor. That's going to sell before Wednesday. Do I just deal with you, Flip? And he goes, no, you started talking to Marlon. It's got to be with Marlon.
At least he's fair.
He goes, you just buy your next bike for me because he knows there'll be another bike. So anyway, I go, all right, man, that sounds good. But
as long as I know you, 4 bikes in 4 years? Jeez.
No, it's not that bad. However,
might as well be.
However, I have counted. I've had 11 bikes in 23 years. Oh wait,
God.
25 years. I've had 11 bikes.
You don't ride bikes.
So anyway, I said, so what do I do? It's going to sell out. He goes, you know, you're right. Peter this morning at the meeting said he's got somebody coming in at noon to deal on that bike.
Yeah.
I said, okay, so now what do I do? He goes, money talks, BS walks. He goes, first person to lay down $500, we roll it over to the sold section. Damn. And he said, if you don't buy the bike, you get the money back. There's no risk. I said, do you take a card over the phone?
What? He didn't even. He could have said 1,000. What would you have said?
Take the card over the phone.
What would be your limit? The whole payment of the bike?
Well, as long as I know that I get it back if I decide I don't want to get the bike. If we can't make a deal,
$30,000
I'm not
over the
risking
phone.
anything.
On my credit card.
Right, I'm not right.
Watch you accidentally mistype and that was like an Ethiopian guy and you're like, he's like, yes, $500
this
over the
prince,
phone.
Right? This prince just got your money.
$50,000.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, I come in Wednesday and I talk to Marlon. Marlon says, okay, well, let's go see about your trade. So we move it in the back so they can evaluate it. And I tell the salesman, hey, look, man, I want to spend within $5 of what I'm already spending, and I don't want to go above 4 years.
Ooh.
And he goes, oh, that's gonna be a tough call. I said, yeah, but this one's almost paid off. So if you give me a good trade, we're gonna be able to make this work. And he said, okay. He goes, what do you want? I said, I want the tour pack and I want some pipes. He said, all right. So he comes back. He goes, that'll be $180 more than you're currently paying. I said, what?
Just for the tour pack and pipes?
What?
The tour pack usually includes
what
saddlebags, the windshield.
No, the tour pack is just the trunk and all the docking hardware and everything.
But what is pipes?
The exhaust pipes, so it rumbles.
They don't come with exhaust pipes?
This comes with stock exhaust.
Okay.
He just added a couple
upgraded.
features.
Okay.
Right. So anyway, I'm like, oh, 180. No way. I said, all right, let's go with just like a backrest instead of a tour pack and the pipes. He did the numbers. He said 120. I said, what? Well, how much just for the stock bike? Because it's got the new engine, 107 cubic inch Milwaukee 8 and everything, and I really want to trade up to that engine, which is super sexy. And he goes, well, that'll be $60 more than you're currently paying. I said, dude, I can't do that. He says, you know what? He goes, you bought your last bike here and stuff. He said, let's see. The bike's lost $1,400 in value just over the last week because this new engine, nobody's interested in the old engine. I mean, it's the reason I want to get the bike is because of the new goddamn engine.
Yeah, that's why you want to get. Yeah, I get it.
And he goes, all right, well, let me talk to the manager. And so I call Kimmy and say, hey, look, I don't think this deal is going to happen. Just for the stock bike, it's $60 over. Meanwhile, outside, a friggin' monsoon started happening. Boom! And it's like...
So you were at the Harley shop and you called Kim and the monsoon happened while you're at the... Okay.
Right. And it's like a Stephen King thing. You can't see anything outside except for just the sand and like tentacles slapping against the window.
Did you ride your bike there?
Of course.
So you were stuck there.
Well, no.
So you were stuck in the building.
But anyway,
how they got you to buy it.
Now check this out.
Yeah.
Check this out.
Yeah.
So I tell Kimmy, hey, look, it's not going to happen. I'm going to ask too much. She goes, well, if you have to spend a little more, I don't mind.
You're like, how much is a little more?
I'm like, hold on. Let's not get carried away. Let's see what he
Wait,
says.
you take
when
care
he
of the
comes back.
bills, right?
Huh?
You take care of the bills at home?
Yeah, I do. I'm the
Okay,
guy
so
in charge.
you're just
so
asking
she
her for.
doesn't care.
Oh, I got you.
And that's exactly what she said.
Just to be considerate.
You know the money. She said, if you think we can afford it, get the bike. I said, well, I'm just going to get it stock. She said, get the pipes and get the backrest because you're never going to get it done. I said, all right, well, we'll see what the guy says when he comes back. Now I see him coming back, and he's looking at his phone, shaking his head with a kind of a smile on his face. And I'm like, all right, Andrew, what'd he say? He goes, I told the general manager. First of all, I couldn't find him.
Oh, gosh.
So I'm starting to text him.
So now you're freaking.
And he goes, so I'm texting him, and I said, so I've got this return customer, and he's trading in a bike that he bought here originally, and blah, 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 blah. And he's real demanding. He's making these demands, and I don't know if we can meet him. What are you thinking? He goes, so after a couple of back and forths, he sends me this picture, and he shows me a picture of the parts manager's car out in the parking lot with a tree blown over on top of it.
Just,
And he goes, and the text said, look, this is what I'm dealing with right now. Close the deal and sell the effing bike. I censored it, by the way.
Yeah, of course.
And
effing didn't give it away.
I said, all right, so what did you come up with? He said, I can get you the stock bike, 5 cents less than you're paying right now. I said, okay, well, let me make this worth your while. How much for the pipes and the sissy bar? Did it? He goes, $23 more than you're paying right now.
And you said, done.
I said, yeah, well, let's do it.
The ball was in your court at that point because the dude you're supposed to deal with is not there, number one.
God said, if you don't sell him this bike, I'm going to start wrecking S in the parking lot until you sell him the bike.
So originally 106 extra.
160, I thought you said.
160 extra.
Yeah, it was 158 extra.
So you weaseled him down to 23.
To 23
You didn't do anything, really. Just the boss was upset and wanted to sell you the bike because he knows you.
Yeah, and he's got to sell something because he just lost an S-load of money.
Destroyed his car.
Because the car got
Just
wrecked.
destroyed his effing car because of the storm that you were in.
Right, so he said, this is what I'm dealing with right now. He said, close the deal and sell the effing bike.
Dude.
Cool.
Yeah, so there it was.
So you got a new bike.
So there it
What
was.
color?
Right. It's called
silver.
Barracuda Silver.
So it matches your hair.
And it is shut the F up.
What
That's
hair?
AKA Silver Fox.
It is
Silver Fox.
It is. This is definitely the guy that liked that picture. There's no doubt about it.
I know.
Yeah,
No. You guys are crazy.
Why do you got to do the hand thing while you're doing it, too?
There's really a significant meaning to the hand thing, Josh, that I don't think you're picking up on.
All right, so let me tell you something. I know it's frustrating because just as soon as I'm almost done paying off a Harley, I go and get another one. I can't help it. Now, the overall length of this loan is actually a year shorter than my last loan, and I'll be paying 2 years longer than if I'd have just paid off this bike and left it as it is.
Yeah.
But it's only $23 a month more, and I get a 2019 Harley-Davidson Road King for my old-ass bones, which needs the tour model to do the stuff I used to do on an effing Sportster.
Dude, but it's too heavy for you.
It's not too heavy for me.
Haven't you dropped this thing like 5 times?
I've almost dropped it 3 times, and now I went back to wearing my boots with the effing heels.
Is it because it's heavy, or are you just getting older
No,
and
I'm too
chunkier,
short.
so you got to carry more weight with you?
I need the extra inch on my shoes.
Now, if you don't mind me asking,
Yes.
what is the range of what you're actually paying for it? Not like an exact number, but for like the payments. Is it like over 200? Around?
Are you
what
thinking
is it?
about because you're paying for a car right now and you're deciding
No, I'm not.
whether
I'm
you
not
want to?
paying. I have my car's done.
Oh,
It's
that's
a,
right, you're
It's
smart.
a $3,000 car. but-
Aha.
Yeah.
Very, very low 3s.
Okay. Cool.
For
That's
a
how much
bike?
I paid for my car.
Is that normal? Now, is that including insurance? That
Now
you're-
keep in mind, this bike, the total is damn close to what I paid for my F-150.
Truck. Yeah, right? That's crazy.
This is no
2 wheels compared to 4.
Right,
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, I actually went to a Harley place and I saw like the special paint job ones.
Right,
It was like,
right.
just $74,000, no big deal. I was
Right.
like, Jesus, man.
What I did was I got a great deal on the trade and a great deal on the financing, and that's how they were able. And they said, okay, screw the freight and screw the prep.
So they let you off.
And so
wait, they charge you for building the bike?
Yeah.
Isn't it already? Didn't you just drive it off the floor?
Someone's got to put oil in it. Assholes.
What?
Yeah, I know. I said to them, look, when I buy an Xbox, they don't charge me to put the next Xbox on the shelf.
Or to put the games on the Xbox.
Right. They don't charge me for that.
Come on.
Right. So.
Well, you know who else doesn't charge us for a whole lot?
Who?
Our sponsors, baby.
Perfect.
That was
I
so
just
lame.
finished saying everything I had to say. Perfect.
Dude, good segment.
Oh, this is catered for
So, for those of you who are wondering why we just decided to break kayfabe, we are in commercials on the podcast for
Right.
You guys get to witness behind the scenes.
Right.
So this
You
is
get
all
to
for
hear
you.
both.
That was a pretty good segment. I like that
It-
story.
it was good.
It kept my attention. I wasn't bored at all.
Oh, hey, there you go. First time.
Well, because I didn't tell a story. Jesus.
Yeah,
That's why I ask you every week. You got any topics? I'm hoping you're like, just a list of topics. But it never happens.
No.
It's always me pulling out of my ass.
Right.
At the Tempe
I love it though. Makes for a great time.
As well as the Paradise Valley.
So
That's
all,
actually
if you
pretty
guys
cool.
are wondering what you're hearing in the background on YouTube, those are our commercials.
Right.
You don't
No
have
one
to
cares
listen.
about.
We just talk to them.
When you download the podcast, you won't hear us talking over the commercials. You're only going to hear the commercials.
Yep, we muted the microphones. So it's not like we're editing either. It's all live
Right,
still.
it's all live.
It's all live.
Wouldn't
You're
that be hilarious if we never actually hit the mute buttons and
We're
we just
just
said that on our podcast?
We're just
That's why
talking.
I air check every episode the next day.
Yep.
Don't miss the next TV taping of Championship Wrestling.
I didn't do-
I love Championship
I didn't do the right
Wrestling.
plug in the beginning.
Theater
I did
in
the-
downtown Mesa,
Right.
Arizona.
Whoops.
June 8th.
Yeah,
at
I was
3
wondering. I
o'clock.
thought
We
you
let
were
it
supposed to
go.
do the.
It's just supposed to do the Alexa.
Because I'm Gino Rivera and I told
All right, we're
you
getting
so.
after this one. We're getting ready.
Got
Hey,
it.
this is Drab T-shirt from the Big O and Duke Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to Big Lip Radio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio. With
Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Zach, and I'm your host for tonight's episode of Nostalgia.
Yeet.
Best.
What is nostalgia, you may ask? Josh?
What is nostalgia?
Oh my god, I can't believe you asked me that. Who would have thought? Well, nostalgia is where I go find one game.
One game.
I take 30 seconds
30
35
seconds.
30 seconds.
and I take a clip of actual gameplay footage in that 30 seconds and put it in audio form for you.
Yeah.
Your goal is to guess which game that is. Now, for those of you who are joining us again for weeks on hand, this is a little different than the normal nostalgia. It's a change up. It's easier for you guys. So, what I'd like to do is last week we started this new version of
Right.
nostalgia, which is where you just guess simply what game it is based off the gameplay clip.
Right.
And we're going to review last week's because we did a demo last week, which was Super Mario.
Right.
And then we did a real one. So
Right.
you guys are going to guess right now with
Right.
me,
Right.
not the audience, but you guys can guess along. This isn't for you yet. The next one will be.
Right.
But you guys get to guess what game this is while we review it. You ready?
Let's hear it. So easy for me.
Yeah, it was pretty easy.
Really is one of the greatest games ever.
Didn't we beat this game in like 20 minutes?
No.
Oh,
I don't think you played.
No,
I'm
me
gonna-
and you and Kaden. We played.
I'll guarantee you ran them through it.
What?
We
through
played
all the bosses?
Bluebirds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, then yeah.
I have a video on my YouTube, 30-minute video of us going from the very beginning of character creation to the end.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now
It was
there's
actually cool.
3 more difficulty levels to go up and more stuff to find. After that.
Phantasy Star Online. That's
When you guys hear that
Easy.
sound effect, that means it's the end of the clip, and it's your turn to reveal the answers. But Josh was premature, much like he is in ejaculation. So, Josh, what is the game?
Phantasy Star Online.
Oh, you are correct.
We Are Them Boys.
Yeah, we are them boys. Not
them
we.
boys.
We are them boys. So, now that we've reviewed last week's, and you guys have a good baseline of what you're supposed to do this week,
Right.
let's play this week's nostalgia.
I already know it. That's the plant, I think. You better run and check the fireplace. Oh! Oh! Now you're in the dining hall.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
King of the Hill.
Now, what system?
Okay, both of you are premature this time. So
Yeah.
when you hear that sound effect, you guys are cleared to give your guesses. And you guys also, in the YouTube audience, if you want to chat with us and guess, go ahead and chat it in if you know what game this is. And you guys could win
$1 million.
No.
Oh.
Close. A few more weeks and we could be there.
Right.
But you guys win a exclusive. I say exclusive because I
Yes,
don't
you
like to
did.
exclusive.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm weird like that.
Yeah.
Big Lip Radio t-shirt. Just for this game.
Oh, yeah, who wants a t-shirt, baby?
Oh, so if you think you know the year, go to our Instagram, go to our Facebook.
Wait, what game is
go
the
to our
t-shirt?
Twitter. What?
What game is the t-shirt?
What?
It's for Big Lip Radio, man.
What game is the t-shirt? It's an exclusive Big Lip Radio t-shirt.
Yeah.
He literally just said game. He said...
Oh,
I asked what game you think this is.
I could have sworn he said, like, the game was the t-shirt.
Nope, I think you're wrong.
I don't know.
Okay.
I may have,
We'll
but
sound check
I
it.
apologize.
I didn't notice it.
I apologize if I did.
I'll just
You'll
go
get to
back
win
to
an
my corner.
exclusive
Yeah.
t-shirt for Big Lip Radio for this game.
Yeah.
Like nostalgia game.
Nostalgia.
Oh,
Nostalgia.
see, that's what he said. I
Oh,
thought he meant,
okay.
like, for this,
Makes
like...
sense
game.
to me.
got
So
it.
if you know that, just hit us up on any social media, including YouTube at Big Lip Radio. Give the game name.
Right.
And I'll DM you if you won, and you DM me your information. We'll send it out to you.
Right.
Jared,
Yes.
do you have a guess?
For the game?
Yeah.
No, because I know it.
Dan from the chat says he knows it.
I
I don't know if
bet
he wants to take a
does.
guess.
I
but
bet he
I'm
does.
kind of waiting for him to take a guess.
Oh.
Anybody want to take a guess?
Yeah, it sounds like an old game.
What is it, Josh?
Some game with monsters, I'm assuming.
You're correct. You are very correct. But I want to get into a little different something right now.
All right,
Something
let's hear it. What do
we
you got?
haven't normally done. Normally, we would do along the lines of personal subjects as moral situations.
Right.
But I wouldn't, think this would be a moral situation, rather a pondering situation.
Mm-hmm.
So, Logic 101. That's what I'm going to call this. So, just to give us a baseline of what we're going to be discussing, the first logic is... you guys ready for this?
I'm waiting.
Are you sure you're ready for
Yep.
this?
Yep.
I think I forgot what I was going to say.
He did.
He closed the tab.
Okay, sorry.
Right.
Back on it. I was drinking beer and everything and minding my own business.
Instead of hosting a
How
show.
do you define insanity?
Josh.
Well, you see,
It's a classic definition.
it's when... Okay, we're not using that Albert Einstein BS.
Yeah, we are. That's what he's looking for.
stupid. That's stupid.
That's what he's looking for.
Oh,
Play along.
It's when you do the same thing over and over and expect a different result.
All right, there you go.
All right. Now, how do we define practice?
Doing
Uh-huh.
the same thing over and over. That's why the first one's wrong.
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 Because practice is doing the same thing over and over again, getting better results.
Either
Not-
way,
not
you're
everybody.
looking for something different. You're
Right.
practicing continually, hoping something new comes.
Oh, see, that's why they call it a practicing alcoholic.
Right? Because you're insane.
I'm still practicing.
You're insane. But does that make sense to an extent
quit, I
to you?
get it
Do you
right.
get? or
No,
do you-
whoa, don't.
I get it.
I get it. I
I'm
know
just trying to see if you agree with
I
that
knew
logic.
where you were going from the first thing. I
Okay.
just don't agree with the first definition of insanity.
Well, what do you think it
I'd
is?
say it's when you can't distinguish reality from...
Okay, when I say definition, I
Fiction.
mean when you go to thesaurus
Thesaurus.
or a dictionary or whatever and
Okay,
decide to look
then-
up insanity.
That's probably it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so second logic,
All right.
you call. No, I'm gonna get verbal with this.
All right.
There's no censorship because I gotta make points.
All right.
So just if you got kids in the car, or if you're listening with kids under the age of, I would say 16. I mean,
Yeah.
if they're, I would even say
Jeez.
that's a little old.
What are you going to say?
I was even that's a little old because if you haven't heard this stuff before your age of 16, you're not living.
Right.
If you call a chick a bitch,
Right.
and she a bitch, bitch, and she says,
Yeah.
don't call me that, and you say, okay, my bad, I didn't mean to call you that, does that make you an asshole? Or if you call a chick a bitch, and she says, don't call me that, and you're like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Would that make you an asshole?
No way.
The second one, obviously.
The second one would make you an asshole?
Yeah, it would.
Okay, because you didn't realize, the first time, hey, I didn't mean to call you bitch, my bad. You move along.
I didn't realize you were that sensitive.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Yeah, the second
my bad.
one is just blatant disregard. Like, I don't care what you feel. I am going to say it.
All right.
Yeah.
Care about your millennial ass.
Third logic. Now that you guys have followed this logic perfectly and you're making all the sense in the world.
Right.
Hold on.
Here we go.
I can't wait for the hammer to drop, Josh.
All right. Brace yourselves.
Okay.
Now, once again, if you got children in the car, cover their ears. You're trying to look on the board right now to see if it's on there?
No, I was just seeing what's going on.
Yeah, right? All right. So, if you put a dick in your mouth and try it once, and you're like, ugh, I don't like that. Does that make you gay? Because you don't have to finish. You taste it. You feel the texture, the smell, nothing about it. You're like, you're instantly, and you walk out. And you're like, I don't like that. I hate it. I'm gonna go bang these chicks.
Well, it makes you.
No, that's not gay. It
makes you gay. Just really bad at it.
I would say that doesn't make you gay.
No.
No.
But obviously, if you put it in your mouth, and you're like, oh, hey, I like this. Let's keep going. You're probably gay, right?
Yeah, you're gay.
You're gay.
And then you're gay. Yeah.
How do you feel about it? Isn't that weird to? With the logic isn't that logic that I just gave you that you two agreed with? Now this puts you in a corner, doesn't it?
Right.
Or am I wrong? Am I drunk? Did I drink too many of these?
Yeah, probably. Because think about it. If you try to fix your car one time and you can't do it, and you're like, "Oh, I'm never doing this again," does that mean you're a mechanic?
Oh, no, great.
No, it doesn't mean you're a mechanic because you.
But if you like it and you do it and you get a career in it, then you're a mechanic.
It means you're a mechanic.
So then you're not gay the first time if you stop immediately.
There you go.
So,
right.
Yeah.
There you go.
See, you can
high five. Why are we all gay?
You can lay bricks.
Wait,
what?
You can lay bricks for 20 years and be a bricklayer. Suck one dick, you're a dick sucker. That's all there is to it. That's all. That's all.
Are you trying to say you suck one dick, you're gay?
That's right.
So you think that because you just put it in your mouth,
right?
You didn't finish him,
right?
You didn't fellatio all the way. You didn't get the golden surprise or the golden shower, whatever you're into.
We're really gonna have to warn people about this episode.
That's why I made it very slow, specific. So I don't care at this point.
My God.
So I don't think you are. I had this discussion with a lot of guys at work. The one particular, and I'm assuming that Modified Industries is this gentleman.
Right.
He thinks you're gay.
Yeah.
Because I think that the reason why he thinks you're gay is because he's afraid that he might be gay if he tries it.
Right.
So he's not even going to try it. That makes you a homophobe, which makes sense.
Well, that means you're the classic homophobe, which means you're a homophobe because you're afraid you're a homo.
Right?
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Freaking air fived all two of you. Yeah.
See, it goes like this, man. Just like my theory, what you got to do, and Josh, when you go home tonight, this is what you do.
All right.
I want you to try
your own
to jack off to 10 seconds of gay porn to see if you're gay.
Oh my God.
Dan thinks we're gay.
I'm sorry, Dan, that you had to be drug into this episode.
But the reason why you guys were backed in the corner is because I presented those two logics, and this follows that logic. So you're like, wait a minute, this just blows every other piece of.
Whoa, blowing what?
What? you got something on your mind, Josh?
No, I don't know.
It's on his mind. Well, actually, it's just 3 inches from his brain. I don't know if that means it's on his mind.
What, the dick or his thoughts?
No, it's not.
Oh my God!
Wow!
No, it's not, guys.
Oh my God!
Oh my God, dude! I'm not gay though, right?
I don't know.
What?
Maybe.
Well, actually, homosexuality is not defined by actions. It's defined by attractions.
That's
wow,
true.
nice
so,
rhyme.
Right?
So, well, I mean, if you do it and you're like, ew, I'm done with it, you're not attracted to it.
Right.
So
you
you're
can
good.
you can do a homosexual act
God.
without being gay. Right? I just said that.
I feel so much better now.
Look at you.
Oh.
Do we got a palate
but
cleanser?
you're gay.
Dude,
I need some Listerine. Do we
I
got
feel
a
so much better
palate
right now.
cleanser?
Well, now I know I'm not gay.
Oh my
Thanks for letting us know.
What? What do you mean, letting us know? Well, I'm going to let you guys know about it.
I need to know about a movie. Welcome to Big Lip Radio's Movie minute review, which may last longer than a minute.
Not this time.
But not this time. See money. This movie, Triple Helix, what was it about, man?
What did you just say?
Triple Helix.
Is that how much you care? We watched Triple Frontier
Triple Force
on Netflix.
Triforce.
Not that sounds like a weird sex position.
No,
now that we just talked about what we did.
It's a Zelda movie.
Triple Triforce. It seems like there's like a guy with a girl and another guy, and they're just in a triangle.
No, that's the Eiffel Tower. Now look, what we're talking about.
You're right. You're so right. How do you know this? You're like 50 fucking years old.
I know
dude.
everything, dude.
Jesus.
Oh, we're just throwing the language right out the goddamn
You're so
window.
hip. Hey, every once in a while, I don't care. As long as we keep away from the S and the all of that.
Oh, my God. So anyway.
Dan, so back to last topic real quick.
Yes.
Dan from chat says, do you see rainbow when you close your eyes?
Oh, no.
I'm not closing my eyes. I'm trying to make sure I like this or I don't.
Oh, no.
What? But I did like Triple Frontier. Let me tell you that.
Okay, so now we got
Triple Dick Tier, Triple Frontier.
Forest Frontier.
What? No, Triple Frontier.
The Last Frontier is Alaska.
Oh, Star Trek. I missed a Star Trek movie.
Hey, check this out.
He's like,
since
I
you
run
two
the
did
show.
not watch this,
right?
And we discussed this at the very top of the
We
show.
did.
You guys have punishments coming up. Next episode on Tuesday, you're gonna be in your boxers
with
and
a beard.
something else because it's your second offense of not watching the movie.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
are gonna be in a pair of boxers or shorts, deciding on what you get, and white socks with black stripes. And you're gonna sit where he is because I've never seen you naked, and I want to admire it the whole show. And we'll find out who's gay or not.
Oh my
We'll
God.
find out.
Oh my God! Well, tune in to see
so
if that
loud.
happens.
Next Tuesday, 7 o'clock. Tune in, and you'll find out
We'll
who's.
see if that happens.
Oh, it's gonna happen because if not, somebody's getting gay. It ain't me.
He's gonna need foot surgery next week.
Oh, right? Magically, or he'll crash on his motorcycle or something funny.
No, I could always crash.
He'll die so he doesn't have to come to
dips
the
the
show.
bike on his way here just so he doesn't have to do it. He's like, oh yeah, I went down on some dust around this angle.
Right.
Right.
You don't want to see my bones sticking out.
I don't want to see your
do
balls
you?
or boner or anything, dude. Triple Frontier came out
Okay,
2019.
Triforce.
It's a drama thriller, 2 hours and 5 minutes.
All
so
right.
Too
I
long.
guess I give you credit for not watching it because normally we're like, all right, 2 hours is way too long. But in this case,
Who's in this?
who was in this? Ben
Thanos.
Affleck.
Oh God!
What do you
Just
mean?
said a
old
cuss
guy?
word, dude.
I don't like Ben Affleck. I only liked him in the one thing nobody else liked him in, and that was Batman and Justice League and Superman versus Batman and stuff. I actually liked him in those.
So you had Ben Affleck who played Tony Redfly. Then you had Oscar Isaac who played Santiago. Charlie Hunnam.
Oh, hey, from Sons of
Yeah,
Anarchy.
he played William. Then you had Garrett Heidel, and then Pedro Pascal, and a couple other unknowners. But the two major ones are definitely Ben Affleck and then Charlie Hunnam. I've seen Oscar in a couple of things. Isaac.
Yes.
So I've seen him in a couple of things. Director is J.C. Chandor. Oh
Oscar
my
Isaac,
gosh.
wasn't that Poe Dameron in Star Wars The Force Awakens?
You're correct, my friend. But before we get into this,
Right.
or before I decide to get into this, let's go ahead and play the trailer just so you guys can get a gist of what's
Let's
going
do
on
it.
here. Let me find it. Here it is.
And those M&Ms are spicy.
First things first. Any man here that wants to walk away can do so knowing they're the best of us. This gotta be now. There is no ground support. The injuries we sustain, we're walking out with. Make no mistake about it. You guys need to own the fact that we do not have the flag on our shoulders. You cannot go back to your normal life after tonight.
So are these ex-soldiers?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Everything we've done for the
Yes,
last
they are.
17 years, with nothing to show for it.
You've been shot 5 times for your country, and you can't even afford to
Send your kids to college. If we had accomplished half the things that we've accomplished in any other profession, we'd be set for life.
Ain't that the truth?
Right.
The question is, do we finally get to use our skills for our own benefit?
We're gonna get Gabriel Martin Larrea. He's got over $75 million in cash.
If we're not gone forever after you make your move, we are dead.
We need to hunt quickly.
You cannot think they will find us.
It's always a little harder than you think it's gonna be.
We don't leave monsters like that.
This is not what I signed up for.
A lot of people are gonna come after you.
So we go through them.
Netflix is winning because their casting is great.
Well, even the ass lickers, they bring them in,
Right.
and they put them in the right show,
Right.
and it's always so good.
You know, every time I miss a movie and I hear the trailer, I'm like, man, I really should have watched that. It sounded pretty good.
Right. It's not that I didn't want to see it. I mean, the old lady was up in Las Vegas. I was buying a new
You were
bike.
by yourself,
There was
and all you did was buy a bike, and that's it.
And I worked all weekend, and then I tried to ride all weekend.
Welcome to being 30 again. Add 4 kids on top of it. Hey, you're on my level. Yeah, right? What's wrong, Josh? Why you give me that glare?
Because you're yelling into the microphone, sir.
I'm talking in a manner which people can hear me. I can barely hear you because you don't yell into the microphone.
Right, it's called voice projection.
You want to bet?
Yeah.
Everyone can hear me. You listen back, you're going to hear everything.
I can't hear you really. But needless to
screaming.
say, there's one for that one.
That's two.
No.
Two.
There's one for that one.
That's one.
There's one for that one.
Okay.
Regardless of the fact, I'm pretty
Regardless
sure
of
That's 4.
So regardless of the fact,
Right.
this movie was awesome. I was
right.
very impressed. My chick and myself watched it from front to the end.
Your chick fell asleep.
Yeah, she told me that she fell asleep.
She
halfway
did?
through.
Yeah.
Well, she said she watched it before.
She started like 15 minutes of it.
You lying, dude.
No, if I'm lying, she lied to me.
Well, she's lying,
She
dude.
said she got through like
because
half
we
and then
made
passed
great
out.
love in the end of that, which is how I know I'm not gay because I don't shove things in my mouth, Josh.
Because she was sleeping. That's why you thought it was so great.
Oh, that's probably right.
Pretty sick.
Huh, chicks, man, they ruin
Sick,
everything.
man.
Chicks, we just need to get gay, man. We just need to get with dudes and be fine,
right.
be happy.
Right.
we
Drive
gotta
around little red convertibles.
Hey, listen,
no
if
kids.
everybody is gay, nobody would know the difference.
Right,
So we
right.
all just need to get that way, right? No? No?
We all
I got a
gotta get
feeling
in the
Zach
pile
has
and
something
get
to
gay.
tell.
Yeah, everybody get gay! That's South Park
It is,
episode right
it
there.
is. Everybody get in a pile and get gay.
And that's no deflection of how great this movie actually is. This
All right.
movie is really good. You got Ben Affleck leading the way. He's the commander in charge. Their goal is to get in and out before they kill civilians. And a lot of these guys are...
What are they doing?
They are trying to stop one of the biggest drug lords in another country. So...
Is the country Peru or Argentina?
I don't want to give a lot of details away because you still should go watch it because it's a good movie.
No, but what country is it?
I felt from the previews that these were rogue military guys trying to steal something, but that ain't it.
That's how that's like a lot of the not end, but they end up realizing, hey, we're probably not doing the right thing
We're
because
working the wrong angle.
it goes awry. One of the guys, they're all out. There's 5 guys.
Right.
They're all out. There's a pilot. There's each guy that you need to get into a country.
Right.
Get the stuff. You got a spotter. You got a guy who's great at tracking things. You have one of each type of category of guy that would pertain to some sort of military operation when you're outside of the military.
All right.
So these guys aren't in. They're out. They're looking for one last job to get some money to fill their pockets so they can just
fill them
retire. And of course, on movies much like this, it goes awry. But the cast is what brings it alive. A couple things happen. They kill one too many people.
Right.
They land in one too many poppy fields that aren't theirs, with loads of money that they discover as cutting things open. Oh my gosh. This movie has so many twists, it'll keep you guessing. I loved this movie. There was so many... I was up till... I would say 11:30 midnight watching this on a Monday night.
Oh,
so that's
man.
even after a days of work.
Dang.
I watched it.
Actually, don't say the ending because I think I'm going to go
I'm not
going to
say the ending.
I'm going to watch it, actually.
I would like if you guys did. You don't got to review it. And those of you who are tuning in on YouTube, go watch it.
Right.
It's really good. Now, Ben Affleck, I don't like him in a lot of movies,
Right.
but this movie, he's really good. I don't picture him as Ben Affleck. It's just plain Jane.
For all of you that don't know,
Ben.
it's actually Affleck or something
No,
like
it's
that.
Affleck.
And then his buddy, little Riatardo DiCaprio.
Oh my gosh! One of Modified Industry says, as I was giving that topic, he says, all I'm hearing is Zach's like the picture of the 2 dudes kissing. Hey,
that's weird.
You said it, not me, buddy. You better watch out when I see you tomorrow.
Weird.
I may give kisses instead of hugs.
Weird.
But
Yeah.
I will give this movie 2 kisses and 2 hugs up. I would say it's a 4 out of 5 for sure.
4 out of 5.
I would
was a great
recommend
score.
this. I would go watch it again. If they came out with a special feature in theaters, I'd probably even go see it there. But I wouldn't look for that feature. Like if it was broadcast in my face, I'm like, oh hey, we should go check that out. It was a good time. I was, like I said, entertained. I was up till 11:30 on a work night when I had to be at work at 4 o'clock the next morning.
Right.
It's really good. I highly recommend you guys go watch this. Now, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh.
Yes.
Your pick is next week, for which you will be sitting naked and on along with your gay host here, Jared.
Yep.
That'd be a ghost.
Your ghost. What movie did you pick for us to watch?
So, strange title, but it is as follows. Extremely wicked, shockingly evil and vile, which is a really dumb title. But I'll just give the short little synopsis. This is Zac Efron takes a serial... Oh, sorry. Restart. Zac Efron takes on serial killer Ted Bundy in this thriller, which is interestingly told from the perspective of his longtime girlfriend Elizabeth Klopfer, who was in denial about who Bundy really was for years.
Ooh, so what's the name of this movie?
It's called Extremely Wicked, Shockingly Evil and Vile.
Thanks, Josh.
I was in Florida.
Is that on Netflix? Where's it at?
Yes, it is a Netflix original.
Nice.
I was in Florida when they executed that bitch.
Ted Bundy?
Yeah. And
was he hot?
Did you give him a kiss?
Was he hot? We're both like, did you give
first
was
of
he
all,
hot? You're gay.
First of all,
Josh, you're gay. You're gay, Josh.
That's kind of what the movie gets across is how attractive and charming this guy is.
Yeah,
what
that's
the
why
movie is
Zac
about.
Efron plays his character.
Zac Efron plays because he's so smoky.
I felt
What?
it when he was played in Neighbors. Dude, when he was in,
Right.
I totally would have pictured two dudes kissing at that point.
What?
What? Hola.
Now, hold on. I was in Florida when they executed him. I was in the Navy.
You
And
rubbed one out?
Power 92, the local hip-hop station.
Hey, it's Power 98.3 out here.
Is it? Well, it was Power 92 back then.
KQR.
And they played this commercial, right? And first you heard a door opening. Then you heard chains rattling.
Like in Resident Evil?
Yeah. And then you heard footsteps going down a hollow hallway. Then you heard straps. And then you heard and then it said then you heard tick 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 tick. Ted Bundy for Timex takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
What the hell, dude?
Yeah, like they strapped the Timex watch on him to see if it would still work after they electrocuted him.
Oh my! So they used that as a promo?
That was so funny.
Are you
Yeah.
serious?
My.
Wow.
Well, that's back when radio was good and they would do stuff like that.
That's hilarious.
Ted Bundy for Timex takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Jesus. Well, it doesn't keep on ticking is the end of this show. And that's what you guys have approached on. Yeah. You guys made it through with this gay, horrible show.
This was a gay.
I think we found out a lot of different things about one another. How do you guys feel right now? Do you guys feel a little
I feel
gay or
like
you still feel
you're
straight?
gay and me and Jared
What?
are
Well, right
not
now, I put my finger on the hold button because I got the
gay.
feeling.
He puts the finger in your hole.
On the hold
I got
button?
on the hold button.
Oh, the
because,
hold.
Because I feel like next week we're gonna feel a little gayer than we feel this week.
Hey,
so I'm reserving
honestly,
judgment.
Zach, at this point, you should just show up in your boxers too.
Just remember, you guys are going to be the naked ones here, and there's all dudes. I'm going to be the clothed one. So what's that make you two?
Naked.
Correct. Correct. But I'm going to be replaying back this footage.
Of course, you
I'm
will.
going to look at your guys' eyes to find out if they cross at all, or if there's an awkward stare, or if Josh happens to glance at your package when you don't notice, or
Isn't
vice
it funny?
versa.
He's the one that wants us naked, and we never even
What do
asked
you mean?
for it.
What do you I don't know what the you guys are trying to refer to,
I
but
gotta find time to shave.
you got to shave what? Your face?
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, good. I like a clean, trimmed guy, girl. Oh my gosh, we
Gayest
got
show ever.
already. We have. If you guys hear that music, by the way, in the background,
All right,
that means
all
it's the end of the
That's-
show,
that's
and we
our
have a
ending music.
hell of a show lined up for you guys next week.
All right.
So not only should you
Don't
tune
miss
in to next week, you should
Right.
also go
Tell
to
your
YouTube
friends.
at Big Lip Radio. Tell your friends, watch us, interact with us, chat with us. Go to iTunes. Go to Android Music.
Zune.
It's Google Play Music. I always want to say Zune because I look at you
Right.
waiting for that Zune
Right,
mark,
right.
and there's no such thing as Zune anymore because Microsoft realized how smart they are. But
Right.
we can be found on every major podcasting platform that you can think of: Spotify, iHeartRadio. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. If you want to win in nostalgia, which we reviewed on this episode
Right.
and we do every week,
Every week.
go to our show post on our social media at Big Up Radio. Comment
Right.
the name of the game, and we
Right.
could pick you to be the winner.
Right.
For a brand new shiny Big Up Radio t-shirt.
And I hope to God YouTube crashes next week.
Oh my God. Yeah, tune in because these guys are going to be naked and you guys will get to see it all. And I'll find out who's really gay and our fans and who's not because they'll tune in to see you guys naked. So, I will talk to you guys next week.
Woo!
Did you guys see Caden? He said, "Did Jared polish his head?"
Speaking of shiny.
Hey, kid, go screw yourself. Lucky he's a kid.
Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. So for those of you who are still tuned in
Radio.
This is where we record promos and things like that for our Facebook, for our Instagram, for any social media, so we can put it up there. So instead of being an hour-long promo, it's literally like 30 seconds that you can get a glimpse of the show. We record that. And
Xbox, record that.
I think one of you guys, right? Remember that YouTube channel you made?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think one of you guys should record this in your boxers just to give a glimpse. I think Josh.
There is absolutely no way I'm going to get naked.
What if I get naked this time around?
Hey, look, naked is just what's known as hyperbole.
Hyperbole?
Yeah.
Hyperbole? What if I get naked and do this promo with my boxers, obviously, but then
Why boxers?
It says mindfuck.
Look, he wants to get naked because he's drunk. Let's just get up here and record.
Get naked! Listen, I had 2 beers. I'm kind of... No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. So, I'll leave these cameras on for probably the next 20 minutes. You guys can tune in. We're not going to...
20 minutes.
I say 20 because it feels like 20, but...
It's really going to be like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
We'll be leaving here after... We'll be leaving the room after the promo, so it's going to be kind of boring anyway. However, stick around.
Yes,
know what might happen.
Stick around for boring.
A dog might come running in here.
We didn't even turn on Xbox real quick.
Smell our seat.
Just turn it on. We always have an Xbox on in the back, but this time we were trying to go fast.
All right, because I got to be to work by 4 in the morning. I'm tired.
Yeah, and I got to do stuff. Yeah, let's get this out of the way. No one even uses it.
That's funny. Where's our taste test package?
Right here.
Good job. I'll carry it here. Why did this fall?
No, I wanted to use it for the prop.
What prop?
I don't know. For the show.
Well, usually we just hold up what we talk about. Somebody mentioned Kilt Illustrator in the show. It's all right. You can hold it up, but I don't want.
It's fine.
Okay.
Damn right it is.
It's got to make sense. Seriously, it's got to make sense.
No, I know, but it shouldn't.
Here, we got to do this. You zoom in with the thing. You know how I always start off like that?
Yeah. So, well, I was thinking like I put the package.
Jared's got a camera that he can move.
I'm gonna put the package on.
Okay, stop. Do you remember what we talked about?
Yeah. We taste tested the M&Ms. I bought a Harley, and we watched a movie.
You watched the movie?
Fuck it. I'm down. I'm down.
All right, you ready?
Woo.
All right, here we go.
Welcome to the 48th new Big Lip Radio podcast, as he's trying not to spill a beer. On this week's show, we tried some super hot jalapeno M&Ms. Not hot. I bought a Harley-Davidson.
It's not Harley.
And he watched the movie.
I watch every movie 3 or 4 times! And be sure to go to www.bigupradio.com to see every other feature we have available for you for free.
Okay, now let's
You
try
almost
that
forgot
for
to
real.
tell them where to go.
What the did you just started recording it?
No, let's see.
Oh my god.
No, we got it. We got it.
Oh,
no, we got it. We're good.
Actually, that was pretty good though.
You guys are
All
nasty.
right, we gotta open up this fucking door.
Open the door. It's hot.
It's hotter than my balls.
So if we all chip in like $50,
Jesus Christ.
I can get a nice little AC unit for this room.
Yeah.
Dude, we could chip in $5 and get a big old box fan.
No, those things cost like
And make a lot of
$2,000.
noise. The mic's gonna pick
Listen,
up.
I went to Home Depot and checked out the big square with the big propeller in there. It's like $2,000.
I was just talking about the plastic ones from like the 80s.
I don't know if those still exist because they have asbestos in the plastic.
Dude.
Asbestos.
He didn't even take a picture.
Tell him.
Jared. You're being lazy.
You were watching that on YouTube?
You didn't take a picture of us.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Dan?
Never mind, Zach. Put your clothes back on.
See? This picture right here.
No.
No.
What is that?
That is the hot
Bland
sauce that we were talking about at the beginning of the show.
Combine that with like ours. No, that's a good one. That's a good one because it's the first time it's not our face. I just like the habit of our face.
And we're still on the computer.
Yeah, that's what I saw. So I was like, I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Good job, dude.
Yeah, that was my thought.
Good thinking. Good thinking. Yeah, Dan, we're in my game room, man, and we're in Mesa, Apache Junction, towards out by where you used to live. Yeah, the one that you clean the. We're still living in that house for sure. The one where you clean the carpets for us. Yeah, you know what's funny is we haven't had to clean them since. I don't know if it's because we're not cleaning them or if it's simply because we haven't had to. We vacuum daily though. But yeah, we're still living in that house. Still living in that house. What about you, man? You in Colorado or somewhere? You out in the woods? In BFE? Like I said, this is the part where you guys get to ask the questions I can't really address on the show. So I'm always here at least 5-10 minutes after. Ask me what you want. Oregon. Oh, that's right, huh? When you coming back, dude? I mean, we're still using your amp that you got us. We just started using that while we've been here. We just started it. And it's helped us out because now, because of you, Dan, we have 2 studios. Jared has one at his house using all the old gear we used to use. And then one here at my house, thankfully, because of you, that we use that Scarlett amp for. So thank you so much. You were fired for cutting your finger. Now, just understand there's, I would say, a good minute delay between what I'm saying in the microphone and the chat and what I see you type into the chat. So if it seems like I'm answering you later, that's why. Dude, you can, Kato, you can get off whenever you want, man. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in every week because you'll help support your dad. I'll be right back. I'll play some music in the background for ya. Thanks, Dan. All right, I'm going to cut this broadcast